I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawahshi, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. So I'm going to be in Philippians 2 and 1. I'm starting. And this is Paul, one of his writings to the Philippians, right? It says, if there be therefore any consolation in Hamashiach, if any comfort of love, so Salakia. This is, Paul was writing this to the Philippians. So I'm going to start over at verse 1 because the phone rang. Verse 1, chapter 2. If there be therefore any consolation in a Mashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. And that's how the prophets have to be. We have to be like-minded, on the same page, on the same doctrine. One mind, meaning this truth is the way our mindset is, according to this knowledge, according to the wisdom. We don't give or take away from the knowledge, and we got to make sure we break it down with sound doctrine. All right. In verse 3, it says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So with the brotherhood, really, you should, and this applies to the brotherhood, because remember, Paul is talking, he's addressing the brethren. He's not addressing all the people. He's not addressing the 2/3 of Israel who don't believe the truth. He's not addressing the heathen who, the heathen cannot build with us in this truth. He's addressing the brethren, okay? So that's who needs to be on one accord, one mind, like-minded, all right? And then you got to esteem others better than themselves. So, basically humble yourself. Treat the brethren, put them above yourself, all right? Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others, all right? Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach, Yahawahshi. So that's how Yahawahshi, he humbled himself, right? He didn't exalt himself. He didn't say, hey, you need to come serve me, right? He said, follow me, but he also said the doctrine he had is not his own doctrine, that it's Yahweh's doctrine, all right? But he wasn't taking credit, even though, he's in the order, he definitely is above the brethren, but he didn't sit there and boast about it or make himself, to be this special person, like a specific person coming out of these other camps. I'm not going to say no names, but I'll say the bishop. He's like that, right? Let's see. Verse 6, it says, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High. So he knew better. He wasn't trying to put himself on the level of the Most High, which a lot of these people, they have this pride and arrogance. You're trying to make yourself bigger and better and higher up than you ought to be, which that's not humble. You're not supposed to be like that in the truth, especially with the brethren. All right? Verse 7, but made himself of no reputation and took upon him the form of a servant and was made in likeness of men. So he was a servant, right? He wasn't telling everybody to serve him or that making himself above everybody. He was humble. And people follow, if you even in this world, people follow people who are humble rather than people who want to,